Hi, it is iYikKam time again. So today we want to explore what is the chi belly. So there's a lot of belief or saying that when people practice internal art or qigong, they have this big belly which is full of qi because their qi sink to the dantian, so forth. Okay. Another thing is about the taigong or lift the anus. Okay, and the belief is that if you lift the anus, you can have the qi flow and one might become more aggressive, those kind of stuff. Okay, and the third thing is people will say, you know, as soon as I know how to fight in internal art, I have qigong, I'll be able to fight really close. Okay, and we can stick at the opponent, fight really close. So let's explore on these three things. Okay, now the first thing on the chi belly. Okay, or as it said that the qi sink to the lower abdomen dantian, and then it get really powerful, so it have this big belly, and that's the indication of one have kung fu and one have internal art, that one have the qi development. So is that true? To the contradiction, that is problematic. Okay, in a realistic sense, in the physical sense, okay, in the scientific sense, the body is like this balloon. Okay, it's like this balloon. So it circulates it is lively within it, the circulations and the breathing and so forth. If any part of the body become overgrown, okay, or overstressed, that is problematic. That is not about qi, but that is problem. It's going to cause health problem and whole bunch of stuff. Okay, now that is our science today. We can know that if the stomach overgrown or so forth, there's issue. In the proper Chinese internal art practice or the energy qigong practice or the chakras, the meridians practice, it is written in records. Disregard of is in the Buddhism, or it is in Xingyi or all other internal art. The guy who really know about this thing has written saying that this is a no-no. But today, most people still thinking, oh, there's a dantian there, I have to squeeze it, grow it, so the belly become this big and the qi belly. They do not understand that that thing is looking for trouble. That is a fixations. It is a rigid practice, and the real dantian is actually a natural formations, not those kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to show you books so you can see what they are talking about. Okay, they already say it is not proper, but if we continues want to go that way, that's nuts. And no wonder the Western scientists not going to buy this thing. When people can prove it, this is improper for biological growth of the human body or circulation and so forth, why do we want to keep going doing that way? Okay, so let's show you this. Okay, so this is the Sun Lutang book, his record here. Okay, and within that there is a section or a chapter that he speak with different experts, Xingyi, Bagua and so forth. Okay, and so let's see what happened. Page 320, it said that here,
Okay, here, above here. Okay, it said that in usually people say that the internal gene is you have this big belly, okay, and it is as hard as a stone. Well, that is not the proper practice. Say this, okay, 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 and then he said about Xingyi Jing and so forth. So you can see, okay, it tells you already it is improper practice. And this is by different people, and this is page 290, okay, over here. Over here, let me show you this better. So over here, okay, over here, okay, it said the stage breathing is at the heels, okay, at the heel, okay, and it said that if, okay, get into the state of the lower abdomens, the lower abdomens is as hard as stone, okay. This is using the post-birth chi to forcefully accumulate it there, okay. So this is a page 290. Okay, now you see this, okay, in Sun Wukong book. And as the reason I bring this out is that I like to show people, be it Wing Chun or internal or whatever, human is human. One just don't screw things up because of one say, oh yeah, this is my style, I can do this, I can do that. Okay, and this is Sun Wukong book, everybody can get it. Okay. Another book is from the Nanhuai Jing. Okay, this is the dealing with the Buddhist meditations, Taoist meditations, the cultivate of the samadhi and so forth. Okay. So this is page 60. Page 60. Okay. It says here. It says here, okay, if one concentrate on the lower dantian, it is problematic, okay. It can cause bleeding, or it can cause different type of psychology or other sickness, okay. Page 68. Page 68, okay. Over this page 68, it talk about the human is like a ball, and the chi has to flow fluently and lively and flexible, instead of stuck somewhere. If it's stuck somewhere, that means those are from the people who is sick, okay, or that part of the body is have problem, okay. So it is very clear now. All the so-called chi belly stuff and so forth, for God's sake, drop it, okay. Especially for those who like to practice the qigong or internal art for health reason. Okay, over here it doesn't mention those things will cause like kidney. If their kidney already have a chronic issue or certain thing, it is going to disrupt the body and get it unhealthy. So here on, please
drop that so-called chi belly stuff. Okay. So in Western science, we can prove that that doesn't make sense. And in the ancient teaching of the China, be it in the Xingyi, be it in the Buddhism, Taoism, it doesn't make sense. Okay. So sure, folk people is have this superstitious to believe whatever other want to believe, and you can see even in the Sun Lutang time, there are people like that already believe in, oh, you have to have this chi belly stuff as a heart as rock, those internal power. Okay. Today is 2016. Health insurance, health cost, medical cost is really high. Do not screw up other people if one doesn't know what the heck's going on. Okay. And do not practice those kind of stuff. Okay. Just don't want to get sick. Now, there is the Chi Valley. The second thing is the Tai Gong, lifting on the anus. And oh my God, people sometimes thinking it's the magic. Okay, like, oh yeah, if you raise the you lift the anus or Tai Gong, you have the power and so forth, Chi. The guy who talk about that is nonsense. They are clueless about what is Chi. So what is this Tai Gong about? Okay, Tai Gong is just a part of the lower abs, this hip contractions movement, contractions motions to help a better breathing and lower abs breathing. That's all. Okay. If you look at people who sing opera, you know, the Chinese opera or the Western opera, same. They can sing, okay? And what they do, their pivot point is in this huantiao area, both sides of the butt, okay? So this part get contract in, and this part, okay, the what do you call that? The stomach lower abs contract in. So when they sing, okay, that is how to help them sing better, breathe better, and is even more comfortable and more efficient, effective, and really have a very good control, really light, continue on control in their breathing and so forth. Okay. So rou meaning that part has to be really soft, really flexible, non-fixed, and non-harsh control. Okay. Tai Gong is actually a part of that. So there's three things. In Chinese, it's called Lian Tun. This butt is contract inside. Ti Gang, okay, the anus area, the Hui Ying under the area is going upward. And then Shou Fu, this lower abs is contract in. It's not like this, okay? Contract like this. It's slowly like contract this way, okay? If you do this, the breathing is not going to be smooth and continue, okay? It's going to be jerky and so forth, and you cannot have a long breathing, okay? So Tai Gong is a part of that. However, in the real train or martial art of Qigong, one do not want to do this Tai Gong kind of stuff because it causes raising the blood pressure, it causes constipations, okay, like difficult in bowel movement, okay. So the proper handling is actually this squeezing this. It's like the people who sing in soprano, okay, singing opera. They squeeze this. When they squeeze this, they have some pivot point here, and then thus the lower abs can slowly, really lightly contract, okay, effortlessly contract. While talking, can do that, okay, can do that, okay. If people go do Tai Gong like that, usually people idiotically do push that thing up. This place all stuck. Okay? It's going to get one suffocate, stuck here, blood pressure shoot high, and bowel movement issue. It is not helping the diaphragm the diaphragm smoothly, have a very good natural movement, and then the dantian formations, and then the breathing can be really smooth and flexible. It is not doing that. It is the tie that thing, you pull it up like that, it's stuck here. This diaphragm, before you know, is stuck here, and it gets stuck here. So you know what it's going to cost? It's going to cost exactly that stupid chi belly. This thing is stressed out. The chi flow and the blood flow is get sluggish there, and it causes a whole bunch of problem. Okay, and when it causes a whole bunch of problem, there's no circulation there. That's crazy. Okay, now saying that, let me reveal to you the real chi. When you got it, is the whole body loose up. The chi is down, raising up from the feet. That is the first indications of the chi. The guy who know how to meditate, when they sit down, the first indications of they have the kung fu is the leg do not feel sore or pain anymore. It become very warm, and then it become really comfortable. That is the first indications of the chi. Another thing is that the back, also the spine, instead of going like that, it automatically stay down. It's not about all this, oh, I have to tie gong, and I have to do this chi belly, put my intention in dantian. Whole bunch of stuff is just like trying to force a center of a balloon. Okay, so we need to be smart in this scientific era. Okay, don't believe on those folk saying and thinking that, oh, this is the magic, the internal power, and so forth. Those are called superstitious when one do not examine what the heck is going on. Okay, now speaking of that, okay, in the book just now we have a term called breathing with the heel. Okay, 总息法 in that thing I just show you in the book. Okay, 总息法 is a real deal. This all has to be loose up. The leg all has to loose up. The four balls and the lower four ball, the all seven balls have to loose up. And then when one breathe, one body swing. So that is the willow way, or the it's called wing swinging the palm flower. That is 站桩. 站桩 is not standing there like crazy like a wooden dummy. Okay, 站桩 is actually very lively, very flexible, very comfortable. It's like sleeping because the all joints open up is sleeping, so it let the full body breathing and the lower abs breathing is really active. Okay, and it move the body, swing the body. Okay, and every part is like the what do you call that, the spring. Okay, so it's naturally like a willow tree being swing. That is 站桩. That's called 活桩, alive 站桩. Not what today people see. You sitting down there, you do all kind of stupid thing, and but have no idea what is going on, and you couldn't even breathe. How is one supposed to have internal art or qigong when one can't even breathe? The Chinese already said it. 外练筋皮骨. Externally train your tendon, your skin, and your bones. Internally train how to breathe. 内练一口气. Okay. So if you want to talk about the basic qigong, if one not be able to handle the 内练一口气, internally develop that breathing, how is it supposed to have qigong internal and all those craps? It doesn't make sense at all. Okay. Saying that, look at our iYikKam ma. Climb this way. You see people climb their ankle, like the ankle like this. This thing is like this, and when you do that, the hip is climbed, the lower four ball practical that. Are you going to tell me that be able to loose up this part and have a proper function in the breathing? Sorry, you do that biologically, it's gonna stuck here, pressure here, and you cannot breathe properly going downward. Okay, this is stuck, all this stuff. Doing that, as I mentioned, that the first thing of the Qigong attainment is the heat, or the legs get become, the feet become very comfortable, warm, and those kind of things. Okay, walking the four bowl, how is supposed to do that? Okay, and then you add up, the worst thing is that some genius putting this Tai Gong up there, more stuck there. Okay, and then some genius putting this kind of thing, putting this elbow here. If one, as soon as this is put here, this shoulder blade become concave this way. Okay, the lung meridians lock up. The lung, upper side of the lung cannot breathe proper, and you try it. When you do that, the breathing, the qi is not going to flow from top of the head to the feet. So you have the lower forward block, this hip block, you Tai Gong, further block, this is blocked, and then this thing, the lung is blocked. Okay, so that is the reason why a lot of people in Wing Chun get more and more aggressive. You know why? Because when the lung is not breathed properly, one get grouchy easy. A long term of that will cause kidney issue and further cause liver problem, liver functional problem. And when that happens, that guy will be grouchy all day long. Okay? Because the liver qi is not flowing. It's just like when we are tired, when we are tired and or we are sick or having a cold or something, the body doesn't feel good. The body is not comfortable, not lively anymore. You call that internal art. Okay? Forget about it. If this 内练一口气 couldn't even be handled, what good is that? And of course, the 内练一口气, as what I just showed, it have to do with your physical. It's layer by layer. First is your physical layer. Second is your mind. The third is your breathing, and then you have qi. Okay? So if the breathing cannot get through, what good is that? Okay? Now, if the iYikKam mind properly stands, so what happened? Let me show you. Let me get into the state of the breathing with the heel or the willow. Okay? When you stand there, okay, notice my stomach, okay, and see how it grow, it expand and then it contract based on inhale, exhale. Okay? And when I do that, I cannot do that. I should not do that, because I do that meaning that the whole thing was stuck here. Okay? It has to be in this position, and then my qi can flow downward, and then I go. Okay, put it this way to show you. Okay, I get deeper. That's when my breathing gets slower and slower down. So you see how my lower abs breathe, expand, contract, can expand a lot, and then contract my body because it is all loose, it's sway with it. That is the proper iYikKam, young man. So how can I know it's proper? Because I know because it is proper, is accord to the human body nature, accord with the biology, biomechanics, and the Huangdi Neijing and the breathing, and is with this. And practically, like in Zhanzhuang, we can stand for 40 minutes, 50 minutes. Practically, we are sleeping there. Okay, that is Sanzhuang, that's called Shenzhuang. This is Qigong, very basic. I show you this doesn't mean that I'm a grandmaster. No, everybody should be able to do this within a week if they train properly. After they use YKT0 to open up their body. Okay? So we're not going to do this kind of thing and then you expect, oh my God, you just stuck the whole thing and then you expect I use this and use this and use my mind. What is the mind got to do with this whole body? Okay? If the breathing cannot handle, the Chinese say, right, externally training the bone, sinews, and the skin, internally train the breathing. If this physical, this too basic is not accomplished, what internal? It's just superstitious to keep believing in this kind of stuff. Okay? So this is about Tai Gong. Examine what it is. Okay? And don't create stuff which is non-exist in the past or misunderstood the past and cannot be proven in the Western scientific labs. Don't do that, because you do that, you're going to screw yourself and screw other people. Okay? It's not going to get kung fu. That's become a ritual, like a religion ritual, which is God knows what it's going to do. And even worse, it's going to cause body problem. Okay? The third thing is people say, oh yeah, you know, if I do is with internal art, Tai Chi, put in Wing Chun and so forth, I can fight close. Is that true? Nope, sorry. Look at all those who train in internal art, Tai Chi and so forth. Is that simple to fight a Western boxer this way to enter? Is that simple to enter in this range? When people punch this way, you know, the line of fire there, it is that simple to get into this to get into the close body. Everybody just talk. So what is the missing piece? The missing piece is the entering the body. Yap san, mai san, lu san. The technology of entering this body, the timing control, which is related to the initial conditions, inertia of the momentum and the positioning and so forth. Okay, one need to train that entering of the body. If the entering of the body is not there, no way one can get in. Go try it with a good Western boxer when they throw jab. Okay, see whether one know what to do or not. So a lot of people train the Qigong and then or internal art and then have Jing. When they fight in this range, they don't even know what is this range is. No idea of the short strike range. And thinking, oh, every fight is this range only. So end up with all this techniques here and everything here. That is called hopeless. Okay. Thus, knowing Qigong, even one be able to do the willow or the thing what I show you just now. By the way, that is a part of the rotten body. If the rotten body will not be able to swing like that, what is the rotten body? Right? One can have that. One can have force flow too. But if one missing the technology of get in, enter the body, one still cannot do it. Okay, there are many people who study, who ask me on this stuff, have been going, even people who go around the world to study this, internal, that, and so forth, friends and so forth. Still, as soon as they missing the enter the body and the short strike, they cannot do it. They can keep studying Tai Chi and doing the Tai Chi way, but they are not going to be able to do the short strike, stick body short strike, the Wing Chun. Okay? So these three things we need to be careful. It is not by default, and it is not by anybody say, oh yeah, because I practice Wing Chun, my universe suddenly have to be run under the Wing Chun rule, or I practice other art, I have to be run under other art. Physics do not care whether it's Wing Chun, Tai Chi, or Xing Yi, or whatever. Physics is physics. Law of physics is law of physics. Biology of the human body, blood circulations, same thing. So today I like to share with you, this three thing is, let's put away all this superstitious stuff, my style is better than your style, I'm a better fighter, you know, this mysterious, this chi and all this kind of stuff. Go to the bottom line of physics and biology, get scientific, and really study and track and understand what is the ancient people talk about, and we be able to see what it is. And then we know, is that possible or is not possible? Okay? And for me showing you to this today doesn't mean that I am a grandmaster or anything. In fact, I am not, I can tell you, because I didn't train. Okay? I'm not that level. So what I'm doing is like, because I do not have a Ferrari, for example, I don't have a Ferrari, I bring my beat up Honda Civic to show you, say, oh, this is a car. So hopefully later on you know this is a car. And Ferrari is much, much, much better than this car in terms of accelerations and handling and so forth. So I don't have much, but I share with you what I have. Okay? And hopefully down in the road, somebody is better than me, who is even richer than me, can show you a Ferrari. Okay, those are the real grandmaster. I'm not the grandmaster. Okay, I just show you a Honda Civic. This is what it is. So please don't think about, oh, in the movie the car can fly. Okay, that's the car. No, we live in this world. We drive a car like a Honda Civic, and of course there's a Ferrari which can run really fast, but still there is not something have wings and fly like in the movie. Okay, or in the legend. So this is for you today.